We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Hornets take to the road. The Timberwolves looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his third season. With Edwards, the chance is there. If he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, then he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come. This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Outside ball. Here's Miller. That shot is off. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Just 2 to shoot. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Reed misses. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Bridges, no one around him. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
I think he epitomizes the modern-day stretch 4. Miles Bridges can hurt you from deep, in addition to getting to the rack.
Nifty move. Edwards. That one good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the basket is good.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Edwards, that's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Oh, here's Edwards. Can't hit that one. Bridges with some nice defense. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise. That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
.136 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Okogie. Over Edwards. Okogie misses.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Now here's Gobert. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Minnesota now. They trail by 3. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Pass the ball. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Picked by Reed. Here's Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Now here's Ball. Pass to Bridges. Gobert with the block. And he recovers it. And so it's Charlotte, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Hornets.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
For 3, Okogie drills it from outside. Okogie's got his first 3 points of the game. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big and strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw a foul.
Count that one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Ball with the bucket.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Timberwolves trail by 12. Edwards inside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
Pass to Miller. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Williams. Tries yet again. Goes up with it again. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Charlotte leading by 12. Left side, Ball. And he makes good on the layup. Ball's got 10 points.
And not just the score, Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. McDaniels gets a wide-open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
There's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
And that one, good.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Pass to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 6 points for Williams.
Just playing with poise and confidence. Man, they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And he knocks down the first one. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's three, but I wanted to give you three different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
The shot by Williams, no good. Timberwolves trail by 11. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Edwards, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
Pass to Conley. It's tipped. Stolen by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Bridges with the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's slammed.